Hey folks, this is Kelani. It's always fun when a new race comes out of the shadows as a potential allied race, and it seems like the next candidate on the stage is none other than the fabulous, the gruesome Blood Trolls. There's been a bit of buzz recently about Blood Trolls becoming the next allied race, and we'll soon get to create and play them ourselves because of something that was said during the World of Warcraft E3 coverage. But will we really get to play these savage beasts that we're slaughtering pretty much all expansion long? The short answer is no. Sadly, Blood Trolls aren't actually on the menu just yet, and there's no plans for them to be anytime soon, which honestly makes perfect sense to me. But let's have a look at what happened which would lead so many people to believe we will be getting Blood Trolls sometime soon, and what the actual answer might mean for some potential allied races. First things first, how do we know we absolutely won't be getting Blood Trolls as an allied race? Because Daddy Blizzard said so. They actually posted something along the lines of, "We understand that the E3 coverage might have been a bit confusing, but Blood Trolls are not currently planned as a future allied race." So that's the nail in the coffin for that one, but what started all of this off in the first place? During the World of Warcraft coverage, this single line of dialogue set off something of a frenzy throughout WoW fan sites. Don't be surprised if you don't see the opportunity to play as Blood Trolls at some point. So many people took that one line and ran away with it, though you can see how some people might interpret that as a little leak for another allied race being added. So many different races could be added as an allied race. We have so many hints about quite a few, so what's one more to add, right? Anything could be an allied race, so Blood Trolls aren't too much of a stretch. But Blizzard were quick to shoot the idea down, which is really interesting in and of itself, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But Kelani, I hear you say. They literally say you'll get to play as Blood Trolls. How are people taking that the wrong way? What else is there besides allied races? Well, my good friend, you will get to play as a Blood Troll, at least if you're playing Horde. I'm not sure if the Alliance will have any quests which work the same way, and I kind of doubt it because these quests are tied to the Horde main storyline, but in Nazmir you infiltrate a camp of Blood Trolls to learn their secrets, sabotage their plans, and just overall cause a bit of a ruckus. And you do this in full disguise as a Blood Troll Marder. It's actually pretty cool, and I can see why a lot of people would want to play a Blood Troll. They have some really unique tattoos, armor, and aesthetics. It would really suit a Death Knight, Warlock, or even a Rogue. But sadly, outside of turning into a Blood Troll for a quest, or stealing their appearance somehow, you're a little out of luck if you're wanting to actually play a Blood Troll. Honestly, it does make sense. These are the bad guys. The bad guys. They're trying to do all manner of evil related to their blood god, blood magic, and blood rituals. There's a lot of blood, in case you didn't know. Can you think of anyone who deals in this much blood that isn't a bad guy? Creating and playing a Blood Troll would be kind of like creating and playing a demon in the Burning Legion, or a Defias Brotherhood human. That could actually be really cool. We should make a note of that one. My point is we've never been able to play the bad guys before, and no, the Forsaken don't count, they're sort of morally grey, as the dev team would put it, and I don't think we'll get to start now. If you look at the allied races which are planned and have been implemented, you'll notice they're all allies. It's kind of in the name. Allied races are the allies we create throughout our adventures. Going forward, who knows what else could be added into the mix? Vulpera, Sethrak, Sanlane. That last one might be a bit iffy because we did kind of kill most of them during Wrath of the Lich King, but Sylvanas decided to give them a shot, okay? And we're now working with them, so who knows where that friendship could lead? What I do find interesting about this whole Blood Troll deal is that Blizzard was very quick to come out and dispel the rumours. Maybe that's more to do with it being on a big stage and being easily misinterpreted, but they haven't done that about any of our other crackpot ideas. We're all hyped about Vulpera because of their new animations and them being able to wear gear while using the Goblin rig, and everyone and their mother would love to play a snake person, but Blizzard hasn't batted an eyelid. They couldn't care that we're driving ourselves crazy with thoughts of what could or couldn't be an allied race, who works and who doesn't. Except for the Blood Trolls. Does that mean everything we've come up with so far is on the A-OK list? I doubt it, but it's something to think about. At this point I feel like it's a case of if Blizzard hasn't explicitly said we're not going to get them, there's a chance for them to pop up somewhere sooner or later. I do worry a little bit about the Alliance though. The Vulpera are in a Horde zone throughout a lot of the Horde storyline. The Sethrak are in a Horde zone and are also throughout a good chunk of the main storyline. The Sanlane, you get the idea. A lot of the races which have been talked about seem to have more ties to the Horde than the Alliance, so we have lots of options on the red side, but no one seems to want to join the blue side. I wonder if that would change later on if Sylvanas ends up being another Garrosh. Maybe everyone joins the Alliance instead, because no one wants to deal with the Banshee Queen. That would be an odd twist. Speaking of Sylvanas though, I'm excited to get through the new book that just came out today. We might actually get to see some motivations for the war we're all being forced into. I would have loved to see those motivations in-game, but hey-ho, a book explaining the lore isn't anything new for Warcraft, and I do miss reading. But that's it for this little video. We won't be getting blood trolls as an allied race, but we will get to play as a blood troll now and then in battle for Azeroth. Before we head off, I want to congratulate the winners of our latest round of keys. I guess the whole Twitter or Discord thing worked quite well because I got all but one key out pretty much within a day. I'm still waiting on one of you to PM me, so if you're on this list and don't have your key, you know who you are. Let's keep the train rolling and start up another giveaway. It's super easy to enter. All I need from you is a comment down below telling me what race you would love to see added as an allied race in the future and why. Remember to include the hashtag BetaKey3. If you don't have the hashtag, your comment won't be entered into the draw. If you want to make things super quick and painless, you can also provide a Twitter handle or a Discord name in your comment. YouTube PM is absolutely awful, so anything else is preferred. Winners will be selected at random and the giveaway will run for 48 hours, so be sure to get your comments in early. You don't have to be subscribed to win, but the giveaways shall continue, so the best way to get in on the action early enough is to be subscribed. Hey, you might actually like the content. Be sure to keep an eye on your YouTube comments and notifications, and your Discord and Twitter stuff if you provide that as well. I'll contact winners after the 48 hours, and any keys which remain unclaimed for a week will end up in someone else's pocket. Good luck to everyone who enters, and that's it for this video. A big thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon. If you want to hop on that train, you can find a link in the description below. Remember to leave a like just below the video before you leave, and if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. But apart from that, thanks for watching folks, good luck and have fun, and as always I will see you next time.